Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia. This picturesque setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Canes will kick it away to get this game going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Jukes to get free. And they've got him.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down catch to the right. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And the Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones, and David Wilson, and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Quick throw, testing the middle. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Hokies. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the first down, still on the move. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's now 2nd and goal.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over 1st and 10.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
They're backed up 2nd and long at the 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
He'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down.
Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
The Hurricanes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Here's a carry for the fullback. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Got a lane. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Hokies will take over 1st and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He lets it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, can make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Testing the right side here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He breaks free now, has room to run. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's caught. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This one will be fair caught. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Hokies will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Here's the punt, high in the air. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
21, Virginia Tech, 14.
The Hokies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They get the second half started with a running play.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
With the carry, it's the Roman. Gain of 3. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
First down and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Hokies pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll be brought down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the ball is hauled in. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. And it's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol.
Black 24. Black, here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now it's second down here. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Makes a quick grab. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Miami 31, Virginia Tech 14.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal.
Get set, get set.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hokies. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself in a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The two-point try is successful. Down to a single-digit lead now. 9-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Important third down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
It's a fake trying to throw for it. It's caught, but now can he make the first down?
Wow, what a call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that first down.
And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a run to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Can he make it to the marker? They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Canes keep the football on the move. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Sets the formation. It's third down. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Miami. This offense is still clicking. Well, the energy really building now, Cricket. They're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Okay, ready?
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
3:25.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
39. Virginia Tech, 22.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over 1st and 10.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to take off here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Quick throw to the left side. And he pulls in the catch. Makes the defender miss. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the 2-point conversion is good, cutting the lead down to 9.
When this defense can fly, I'm very impressed that this running back was able to get to the corner and come up with that 2-point conversion.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Can they pick up the first on the ground? There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.